Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Now, recently, I've just been seeing, a good amount of falseness on the internet. Basically, when it comes to critiquing huz. Some of y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Some of y'all got elite ball knowledge. That's no question, of course. But hey, not to talk about y'all too much. Today's video is gonna be most slept on women. This is just gonna be a list of the most slept on girls who you see. Maybe they just get a lot of hate on the internet, things like that. Nothing too crazy though. But anyways, let's get straight to it. First up, we got Indian girls. Now, Indian girls have been getting, critiqued for a while on the internet, ever since the pandemic almost. It usually be them street public interviews and they go like, hey, which race would you not date? One of the main things you hear is Indian girls. If they're asking dudes. And sometimes I really feel like y'all be tripping because Indian girls are fire when you go on the internet. Now, of course, when you go on the internet, that's the few of them that, look fire, but y'all do that with every other race and ethnicity. I feel like when dudes talk about going over to the Philippines and getting a girl from there, they're showing a small amount of the girls in the first place. Now, if we're talking about American born and people born in that country, then yeah, maybe it's a little different. But hey, money does make you more attractive. And when you live in America and you are, around luxury to an extent compared to the people over in other countries, then yeah, that's what it's gonna be. But you would think some of these dudes have never seen an attractive Indian girl or just brown girl in general. But then also going back to, the few out of the group of women being attractive and most of them not being attractive, I feel like that could literally go with every single demographic. There's fire trailer park white girls. Do you mean to tell me all trailer park white girls are at least 8 out of 10s, or even the majority are 8 out of 10s? Yeah, I'll go further. I don't think most of the women in Colombia or Venezuela are freaking 10 out of 10s. Bro, those are third world countries as well. And I'm pretty sure the dudes that be going there recording themselves getting with those women or talking to those women are recording the few that we see. So yeah, I rest my case on that. Indian women are top tier. Maybe not top tier, You get what I'm saying. Next up, we got dark-skinned girls. Now, this is a bit of a reach because listen to me when I say this. I think dark-skinned girls really only get hate or some form of negativity when it's just being compared to other women. If you know what I mean. Most of the time when I feel like dudes are saying they are not attracted to dark-skinned girls is when they're usually being compared to light-skinned girls. Now, granted, of course, everything, you got your few outliers. There's been dudes, aka celebrities, freaking going off getting backlash or something because they said in some form or way they said they didn't like dark-skinned girls, whether it was by words spread around it or action. Hey, Chris Brown just got done getting destroyed on the internet for it 2 to 3 months ago. But one of the main things I will 100% say is that dark-skinned girls, I feel do not get disrespected in a way, if you know what I'm saying. They're dudes with dark-skinned girls. Dark-skinned girls, have the ability as other girls. There's a lot of black dudes with dark-skinned girls. They might not be dating them. They might not be marrying them. But I see a lot of them getting with dark-skinned girls. Now, whether that's a good thing for you or a bad thing for you, that's just what I see. I'm stuttering a little bit, but I'm not nervous. I'm just freaking fumbling over my words. And it's crazy because it's the opposite way around. There's multiple girls who say they won't date light-skinned dudes. It'd be light-skinned girls who go I don't do light skins, or they only do dark skins. I'll easily say there's way more light-skinned girls who won't do light-skinned dudes than dark-skinned dudes who won't do dark-skinned girls. But because of colorism, it's less frowned upon to say you dislike light skin over dark skin. Is it right? Probably not. Me, I'm not in the mix. I'm a brown skin guy. A lot of dudes don't understand the difference between dark skin, light skin, and brown skin. There's one in the middle, guys. Y'all gotta know that. In the winter, we can get light skin. In the summer, we're dark skin most of the time, which is fine by me because winter's cuffing season. I can be light skinned during cuffing season. I'm cool with that. All the women want to settle down. In the summer, girls just want to get around, and everybody's trying to get a tan. So the darker, the better for the guys at least. I've never been a girl, so I don't know how that goes for y'all. But anyways, yeah, y'all let me know if I was reaching by putting dark skin girls on, because I'm pretty sure a good amount of y'all probably are cool with that. Like I said, based off what I see dudes getting busy with and girls on the internet talking about the amount of times they get to, you know, have a good time during the month compared to men, hey, I don't think it's that much of a change. Last up on this list, we got Polynesian / Samoan girls, basically the Pacific Islands. And let's be honest, y'all know why they're on this list. She be cute, pretty skin, curly hair. You meet her family for the first time, you discover her dad's Rikishi. Her oldest uncle is 2009 Dwayne Johnson. Her youngest uncle, Troy Polamalu. Not to mention her older brother is Roman Reigns. Her dad's cousin's Umanga. Her oldest cousin is Maui. And you get the gist. It could be very intimidating dating a girl who has 6 brothers that are bigger than you. And her dad could crush you, but you gotta look at the bright side, right? Bro, that's screaming D1 kids if you get her pregnant. And let's be honest, if her family members weren't all that big, would you even like her? Because she wouldn't have the body parts she had. You know her body was looking nice and right. Like, she got a little tone that you kind of like about her. And that's how you can look at it, right? Maybe if, you know, Polynesian people weren't known for being so muscular and broad, then they, you know, the girls would get a little more recognition. But also, if they weren't so, you know, big, they'd probably just be on the same level as Asian girls. Like, isn't that what y'all like? I heard that. Like, they're like more, you know, thick Asian girls. Like, I thought that's what y'all liked. And I feel like a lot of Polynesian girls are God-fearing. You know, right? Don't forget about that part now. But if you know, I also heard that, you know, the whole spiritual thing is also kind of within the realm of that culture. So if you don't want her putting crystal bracelets on you and casting spells while you're asleep, you know, you might want to ask about that while you there. And don't be acting like y'all wasn't crushing on that lifeguard in Lilo and Stitch. We ain't gonna act like y'all wasn't tripping for years and years over there. Y'all was ready for that live action to come out, just so y'all could see what she was gonna look like. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get off my high horse. I appreciate y'all for watching the video. If you made it this far, like and sub if you want. I don't have a lot with this outro. Appreciate y'all for watching. Been a while, you know, I was moving some things around. But yeah, I'm out. Deuce.